Cheeky Richo's 40-minute microwave plum pudding. Hi and welcome to Cheeky Richo's microwave Christmas pudding. We're going to be cooking this Christmas pudding in an oven bag for 40 minutes in the microwave. That sure beats boiling it for hours at a time in a pudding cloth, then hanging it for further months at a time, and then on the big day, then boiling it again for hours. This is so simple, you'll wonder why you didn't do it sooner. The ingredients from the recipe box below, so let's get started. First thing we're going to do is just chop our almonds up, so 10 seconds on speed 5. We've got big chunks and little chunks here. We're just going to put those to one side, and that's what you should have. Now we've just got some spicy fruit loaf. We're just going to break those into quarters and turn those into fine breadcrumbs. You could use just normal bread if you like, but I happen to like the colour and the flavour that this bread imparts. Speed 5, 10 seconds, and this is what you should have. Quite fine. You've still got pieces of fruit in there, and the spice of that smells amazing. Just put that to one side. We're going to do the same thing with our apple. Now we just have our apple here that we've peeled, cored and quartered, and we're just going to blitz that. Speed 5 for 10 seconds. No need to wash the bowl in between blending because all the ingredients are getting mixed together anyway. There's our apple all chopped up in 10 seconds. We're popping it in with our fruit now. We're going to pour our brandy over the top of that and just let it rest while we get the rest of our ingredients. We don't need to do this overnight or anything like that. Just give that a mix around. We're going to send in our brandy just over the top. Don't worry about the alcohol content in this if you're feeding it to children, because the alcohol will actually be cooked out of it in the cooking process. Okay, to a stand mixer we're going to add our room temperature butter and our brown sugar, our homemade Cheeky Richo's vanilla paste, our mixed spice, our treacle, which was a nice rich dark colour and a very molassesy type flavour, and our golden syrup. These are both cane sugar derivatives. Now we're going to beat that until it's smooth and fluffy and well creamed. We start off slowly to start with and then amp it up. So that's looking and smelling delightful. We're just going to scrape down the sides and make sure that all of the ingredients are well incorporated. Now we're just going to remove the zest off a whole orange. You don't want any of the white pith because that's very bitter. That's what it should look like when you're finished. In with that we go to the oils of that orange rind are going to mix very well with this creamed butter mixture. Now a little final mix of our orange rind before we add our eggs and completely combine them. And dribble them in, a bit at a time. Okay, final scrape down of the sides, and we're going to add our coarsely chopped nuts. Just make sure everything's loose here. It's in with our nuts now. Then we mix around. To send in our fruit, which has been macerating in that brandy for a little while with our apple. We're going to mix that well. Okay, our fruit's all mixed in now. It's really quite a soft, fluffy mix and quite moist. We're going to send in our flour and our raisin bread crumbs. Now we're just going to continue the mixing by hand. It's in with a sprinkling of our flour, a sprinkling of our breadcrumbs. Fold this all through. In with the rest of our flour and the rest of our breadcrumbs. It's very easy to do this part because most of the big mixing is being done by the machine. And you don't want to work the gluten in the flour at all. Make the pudding tough. You want to make sure there's no dry flour visible. It takes a minute or so. And we're going to put that into an oven bag. So here we have a glass bowl which has an oven bag set into it, and just fold it over the sides. Much the same as you would load a piping bag. And now we're just going to scoop our mixture into that bag. It's all well combined now. Just press that down so it's quite flat on top. We're just going to drizzle it with a little more brandy, about a capful. Okay, there's our capful of brandy. It's about a heaped teaspoon of brandy. And pull up our sides and just secure it loosely. You could use kitchen string, you could use one of the little silicone tie backs, or you could use a rubber band. Don't tie it too tightly, and certainly don't tie it too close to the pudding, because you will end up, the bag will explode. So you should have enough room there for expansion and for the steam to cook it on top. And there you have it, Cheeky Richo's microwave Christmas pudding. So into the microwave we go on medium power for 40 minutes. Okay, our pudding is out of the microwave now. I'll just let you have a little peek inside. You see in there, bird's eye view. How good does that look? Yum yum. Oh, you should smell it. Oh, I just folded up the camera. We'll seal it up again, and we're going to wrap it in a beach towel. The reason that we're going to do that is it's going to continue to cook itself without needing any extra energy to do so, because that could cause the fruit to burn. I'll show you what it looks like. Take it out. Oh, it's hot. And that's what it looks like. Pretty close to the real McCoy, isn't it? Smells amazing. 40 minutes. You can cook this on Christmas Day. Ouch, hot. Wrap it, bowl and all, in a beach towel and let it cool. You could do this overnight. You could do this. Actually, if you wanted to do it on Christmas Day, just leave it to set for a little while and then serve it with some brandy sauce or some custard. I've got a custard recipe up. You might have to wait for the brandy sauce one. It'll be good to go. So we're just going to wrap it in a beach towel because then we're going to eat it later. Just let that insulation of the beach towel do its thing. Just set it somewhere to cool slowly. That should serve 10 people easily. On to unwrap our pudding. And there you have it, Cheeky Richo's microwave pudding. Cut a little slice and show you what it looks like inside. I hope you enjoyed this little cooking demonstration. If you would like to see more interesting recipes and ideas, just check out our Cheeky Richo channel. And don't forget to please subscribe. Do come back and visit us again soon. We have so much more to show you and we're uploading lots of videos every week. Check that out. Cheeky Richo's microwave plum pudding. Have a little taste, shall we? We've got some nice warm custard on that. No wonder I love Christmas. Cheeky Richo's 40-minute microwave plum pudding. Thanks for watching.